On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
We expected him to test very well here, and he did not disappoint. That's one of the best times we'll see today. That's a nice show of strength from the young man. That's a good number for him. It should impress a lot of these scouts.
All right, he's ready and about to run the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL. That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing.
April 24th in Green Bay for night one of the NFL Draft.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scoring, opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. The pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Raider.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field.
His third touchdown on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and pump his team a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to now. They come away with the victory. We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitors' sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His team sitting pretty, 5-1 in the early going. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a first down.
A gain of
Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
Here in the first half. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Inside the 15.
Las Vegas.
They get 24 on that one. Good for this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has...
Some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. His defense motivated as ever, coming off that shutout in last week's win. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. He signed likewise the #1 team in their conference, so as of right now, this is your odds-on favorite.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
The offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
Late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Raiders game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
Brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, it's Andy Reid. Of course, he and the Chiefs won Super Bowl 58 on this very field against the 49ers back in that connection.
Vegas.
First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without
That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And this spectacular season and a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Oh, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow them down, but so far that has proven.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
On EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense.
Great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this.
Sign read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
Read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
To Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games, divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get. Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target, happened without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about his
5-yard line.
A gain of 7
timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone.
35-yard line.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys looking to finish off their improbable run from wild card team to conference champions. His counterpart, 1 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because...
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From 10 yards out, and the Raiders are able to extend their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup, he thought he'd finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that.
Raiders, they are Super Bowl bound. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. And now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
This is supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time, winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to build at the line of scrimmage. That blueprint they used last season, get the job done tonight.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athletic...
Brock Bowers, the touchdown!
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive.
Achievements for the careers of all of these players. And for this new coaching staff in just their first season leading this organization.
You know, how many times have we talked about these great teams and their window open and they need just one final player to take them over the top?
Yep.
Well, sometimes it's not a player at all. The missing piece is actually a coach. Just the right leader who can bring out the best from the whole roster and get these guys to believe in their ability to take that next step and go win it all.
Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.